Good day.
Yeah, we're ready to get the weekend countdown started. You know, they say that experience is the best teacher. And today, we're going to show you how to take those life experiences and turn them into a cash flow business, just like our special guest, life coach and corporate consultant, Unstoppable Nicole. But before we do that, it's story
Ooh,
time. Now, there's an old saying that people say, you need to sit down somewhere and get your life straight. But sometimes you can't get your life straight on your own. Sometimes you have to have some wisdom and some advice from somebody that's lived longer or done
that's a
different
saying. People
things.
say that. I mean, I know I say it
That's
all.
what I
We
said. Get
say
your
it all
life
the time.
straight,
Get your
right?
life straight.
So today's story is all about a couple that encountered a crossroads that an elder had to come in and get their life straight, just like Unstoppable Nicole is doing with her business,
Don't talk too loud.
Unstoppable Nicole.
Don't talk too loud about elders. My Renaissance grandma, she is a grandma, but she's in here. But getting it right with Olivia, I think she's a spring chicken. So, we got everybody in the mix. Get the story going. We're ready.
One day in a land far away, there was a fisherman who had come home to his beautiful wife, but he came home without having caught a single thing that day. When he opened the door, he opened it with a slam, and when she smiled and said, "Hello, honey, did you catch any fish today?" He said, "Do you see any fish in my hand, woman?" He said, "Do you see any fish in my pocket?" "I have no fish. I caught no fish. The river was dry of fish today. So why do you ask such a foolish question?" The wife's feelings were hurt, and the man was disappointed in himself. When he went to his favorite seat, the wife's cat was sitting in his chair. So he shoved the cat out of the chair, and the cat screeched and ran away. But when the wife saw this, she saw the man's favorite dog coming through the kitchen, and she swatted the dog with a broom. And that's when the argument started.
Ooh.
All that evening, all until the next morning, they fussed and they complained about each other until finally the man had enough. He went outside and began to snatch the leaves off of the roof that had made their home. And as he snatched the leaves off of the roof, the people in their village began to gather around and watch and whisper and gossip. You know how sometimes you have those friends or those people around you, they don't help. They just sit there and add fuel to the fire. Like, girl, he's wrong. Or, man, she shouldn't have even done that. And that's exactly what those people were doing. Because in their village, when a person removes the leaves off of the roof of the home, it's a sign that says, I no longer want to live under the same roof with my wife or my husband. The man continued to snatch the leaves off the roof, and his wife came out and watched. She looked at the anxious faces of the people that had gathered around and didn't know what to say. She started to apologize, but then she realized, I'm not going to apologize because then if I say something first, everybody's going to think that I was the one that was wrong and it was him. And as the man snatched the leaves off the roof, he continued to think and he started to say something to his wife. He said, "No, because if I say something first, then everybody's going to assume that I'm wrong. And she was the one that started this with her foolish questions." So the man continued to pull the leaves off of the roof and pull and snatch until he had a pile just waiting at his feet. The people continued to whisper. Some laughed, some pointed, some cried, some wondered what was going on. But finally, a life coach, someone with lots of wisdom, came to consult. It was an elder. The elder looked and said, "Woman, you should be so happy to have such a wonderful husband. He has taken all the leaves off of the roof that are low hanging so that they can be washed and free of dust, and the dust will not come into your home so that you do not have to clean and sweep anymore. Take these leaves to the river and wash them good, and then put them back. And then you can go into your home and be happy with your husband, and he can be happy with his wife." The couple looked at each other and they smiled and realized that the elder had given them away out of their foolish argument as they gathered the leaves and took them to the river. They washed the leaves and realized, how foolish is this, that we're washing things that belong on the outside of our home to get dusty anyway. And it reminded them of all the good times they had as children doing the fun things that children do that don't make sense to many adults. They played in the river. They swam in the river. They washed the leaves and took them home and reattached them to their roof. And from that day forward, they started a tradition. Men and women in their village would always take their leaves off of the roof and take them to the river to wash, to remind themselves of why they were living under the same roof in the first place. All thanks to the wisdom and guidance of a life coach, a consultant, the wisdom of an elder who brought their experience to the table to make the world a better place for those couples. And that was the end of that.
Hey, nice. I like that life coach. Love and Live show, they give a lot of relationship advice, but you're saying our guest today is talking to people from Kenya, because Miss Judy Kenya is from Kenya, and she's watching live right now. we have a life coach. Audrey's living life. She's living
Mhm.
life. She might want to hear from a life coach. How does this work for Wiley? Because he's peeping in, right?
Yeah, this is great for people like Wally because Wally got to get his life straight and hashtag the home team. So everybody, as you come in, hashtag the home team so that you can be part of the first place pony drawing.
Well, Wally wants his secret gift. Just hashtag the home team, Wally. That way you can possibly win again. Love and Live Show that says that was a great story, and so does Audrey's living life. She says, nice story. Judy Kenya, what a wonderful story. Thank you. Oh,
Thank
she
you.
said, wow, such a wonderful story. Thank you, you
Thank
all.
you, thank
Glad
you.
you're enjoying it because we do have a real life coach today.
Full of wisdom from the experiences that she's gained as a single mother. She seeks to serve single mothers not only by giving them resources, but also helping them to find their purpose and why in life so that they may become life coaches. And she's also working with corporations to teach them how they can better retain the single mothers that make up the bulk of their workplace and make sure that the employee retention is good because a happy employee equals customer satisfaction.
Lurgan Pro knows something about that.
She's also talking about how she's
Wait a minute. She says, good morning, everybody. Lurking and listening. LP.
LP Lurking Pro in the house.
That's
Thanks
what
for
I'm
joining us
talking
today.
about. Welcome, everybody. And thank you all so much for putting in hashtag the home team. Y'all know our guest. We're going to bring her in right now to say good morning. She's talking about how you can be a part of the home team. If you want, put in hashtag the home team, but stick and stay because she has a giveaway as well. So we got Ism and Philip Waldo Jr. They are ready to see Unstoppable Nicole. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning. How you doing today?
Don't come in like a regular person. You are extraordinary, okay?
You're a life coach, a corporate consultant, you're a life coach certification specialist, and you're a published author. You're doing it all.
But wait a minute, not just that, but you're a nurse, a registered nurse. Now, everybody knows that nurses make a lot of money. Y'all are rolling in it. And in addition to that, though, you're helping other people to say, okay, regardless of your situation, whether you have a profession like yourself, because even with your profession, you said, hey, I'm a single mom and I need some help. You went to ask for help because you said, I got a car. In Virginia, where you have to have a car, but you were like, I still need help. Even though you were rolling in it, the RNs make money, but childcare and all of those things build up. And when you realized that they said, oh, we can give you food stamps if you sell your car, what are some of the ways that you are now helping people to overcome those things, to turn that pain into profits? Yes.
And how did that help you to discover your why in life? Because again, like you said, you were an army nurse, you're a combat nurse. And so
Boy, make it sound like you was out in the battlefield carrying folks on your shoulder. But anyway, tell us about it, because Gail at Night is reminding everybody to click the like button. She'll be dropping your links. All of your information is in the description. So tell us some secrets. Give it to us.
Well, thank you very much. So the first thing, you're right. I was a college student with a 1-year-old son, and I wanted him to eat healthy. I wanted him to have healthy choices, right? Like, any good parent will want. And so at that time I was an LPN. So I was in college to get my RN. And I went downtown and I was like, listen, I would like to, just get help with the grocery bill. And they run your credit. And a lot of people don't know that they do that.
I didn't know that.
Yes. So they run your credit. And so when they ran my credit, they saw that I had a vehicle in my name. And they said, oh, well, wait a minute. You have a vehicle in your name. And I was like, yes, because I drive to school. I drive my son to his doctor's appointment. I drive him to childcare, right? Because he can't go to clinicals with me. And they were like, oh, okay, well, monetary wise, like I made the quota to afford, to get the assistance, but because I had an asset in my name, they said that disqualified me and I would have to sell my car.
Wow. You know what? See, you know what? So this is where we got people like Share with Love TV that is listening to this. Now, she's a mom of 3. You're a mom of 3 as well.
Right.
And she's an entrepreneur just like yourself. She's not a published author yet. I know you help people with that. You have people that have graduated from your life coach program, right? And so, of course, you only want good people. We don't want people like Wally. He's about, of course, them locks and change. He's trying to tell Philip to snoop around our house, Corey, to figure out the gifts. So we done changed our locks so we can keep out the folks like him. But you're teaching people like Audrey's living life. She says, "Wow, I'm working on my plan for a single parent and
Right.
displaced homemaker program." So you're teaching people that want to, whether they're a mom like Share with Love TV or Audrey's Living Life, they're currently working on a plan. You're helping them to get there. They can secure your services for that.
Absolutely. So I offer a life coach certification program, and that program just helps you one have flexible time, right? Because every working mom, and it's not just for moms, men too, just
Mm,
people who want to have their own flexibility. We already help people. We've already been given purpose in life to help people, and what you do, I can't do. And what I can do, you
mm.
may not be able to reach those same people. So with that, you always want to make sure that we're here to service the people that we are to service.
Wait a minute. Speaking of service, you're like, oh yeah, I can help anybody. You have quite a few of these testimonials on your Instagram. For example, this right here, this is a doctor. You're certifying everyday people. This is
Yeah.
Dr. Rochelle Henderson Clark. So it doesn't matter your station in life.
Nope.
Anybody can get this, right?
That's right.
So
Absolutely.
she stole,
Because
she stole my thunder. She's up in Canada. She's up in
uh
Canada, whereas G Mama Grows, I forget where she is, but the point is she was also a
Ohio.
combat nurse, Ohio. Yes. And so uh-oh, why did she steal my thunder? Say, I'm not here, folks. You can't read this message. Okay, I won't. TWP Popcorn. Now he's a guy out in Missouri. Do you also help men, or is it specifically you prefer women? I don't know. You
no,
tell
I,
me.
I I I actually love working with the male coaches because there's so few.
Oh,
So
you hear
I
that, Wally?
definitely, yes, I definitely love that because men sometimes don't ask for help from other men, and they need to because there's men that's further along in the games, and not just business wise, but personal.
Mm.
So we develop whatever their niche is, and then we go right after that and give them the foundations of coaching, and then also showing them how to own their own coaching business. So it's
Nice.
monetary for them, it's flexible, it's free. I go on vacation and I can take a client call while I'm on vacation. Like, to me, it's worth it, especially in this day and time where a lot of people don't go back into the workforce.
This is good stuff because of course Gail at Night is dropping all your links. She's letting people know they can follow you on Instagram, just like this Instagram post here. You showcase what's happening. I know you have this book here, Take It Back, and there are men posing there with you with the book. Philip says, "Good to hear this isn't the she man haters club."
Absolutely not. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
it's actually just taking her experiences in life, and she once when you go through some things, you tend to understand. There are other people that need to be helped, and that's and this is not a shameless plug, but it is. But this is kind of where Blind Guys Like the Life came from. It's like, okay,
Mm.
we realized that people needed some insight to change their narrative of normal about health, business, and wealth.
Yep.
And so,
So even with like Ism, he
mhm.
has an unconventional business, right? He's growing cannabis out in Arizona. So it's like, yeah, everybody's doing their own thing. But go ahead, Corey.
And like I said, being able to share some of our experiences, from the applications that we use to some of the great people that we met along the way throughout our professional careers.
Mhm.
This is a way for people to have resources because these are resources we didn't have when we first started our business.
Right.
So yeah, so definitely, so yeah, she services single mothers because that's where her why is. But definitely, just when you service single mothers doesn't mean that you necessarily hate men.
Wait, I do have a quick question though, because Alimatu Sadia Vlogs is in Ukraine right now, and she's actually from Ghana. So your coaching program, though, do you help people outside of the country? Like I said, Judy Kenya is here. She's in Kenya. Do you help people just in the States? Because some things are, and while the time my men are willing to push back. That's right, Philip. You know what? Tell us about the international folks. How can you help them?
Right. So the international folks are welcome too. We have been blessed with the airways, and as long as they have Wi-Fi and can get on a Zoom connection, they can be
Mm.
a part of the class and the program too. And it's a vigorous program, but it's so worth it, because when you see how much you have to give and you just package it all together, and it doesn't matter if you don't know about owning your own business, and we
You
help
help
you with
people with
that too.
that.
We help you with that too. We help you with branding and marketing, all the little things, and how to get
Forming their
clients.
LLC.
You
So you help, let's say, for example, JT Coin Rings, right? Thank you so
Mhm.
much, JT Coin Rings, for the super chat. See, he got the name, he dropping the coins. We appreciate you. Say, for example, if JT Coin Rings, now he was already established, right? He had his own job and all of that kind of stuff. Then he started his YouTube channel. And a lot of people don't realize that, wait a minute, my YouTube channel is now a business. So you are also the person that can help with your coaching. You do corporate coaching, you also do life coaching. So you can help people form their LLC or whatever business entity so that they know which licenses to get. And you also help people get certified here in the States, because Sonia Tube is in Namibia, right? And so I know you can coach Sonia Tube, but to get established with her business, that might be a different situation. But TWP Popcorn, he's in Missouri. You can definitely help him.
Yes, absolutely. Like I said, national, international, it's all about you wanting to help someone else, but at the same time, you want to monetize it, right? Because
Boom.
a lot of people don't think that they should get paid for what they do, but then you'll go and you'll work for someone else and make them wealthy. And you're like, well, what about me? These are my gifts, right?
Right,
And so
right.
I just want people to realize, and like I said, I've certified people with masters, I've certified people with their doctorates, and it's just because coaching and counseling is two different things. And I show people
Mm.
how to coach, not to counsel. So,
So you brought that up. Now you gotta actually clarify that. So we say coaching and counseling is two different things.
Yeah, because
Give
on
us some insight on that.
give us some insight, because I am showing here your book on your website. Take It Back. I know you're a published author, and so I didn't realize there was a difference between coaching and
Counseling.
count. I thought they were kind of like the same, because it's like, oh yeah, let me read your book. That's gonna help me. It's gonna coach me along, and it's gonna counsel me. That's what I would think. But you tell us.
okay, so when you are a counselor, right, you have your license, you're like state board certified, right? When you're a
Mhm.
coach, you're helping people get to their goals, and you're helping them through the way. So you can't give medical advice. You can't give out prescriptions. You can't give out diagnoses. Okay.
Right.
You are strictly there to be more than just their cheerleader. You're there to be their accountability coach and help guide them to their goals. And then you hit them goals with them.
Got it. Because TWP Popcorn, he's with you when you say whatever gifts you have, monetize it. He's like, yeah, I always want my pay. And then meanwhile, Life at the Logans, they do their Sunday sermon, and they're like, hey, we are here at work. Listen, look, we know everybody's sneaking in from work. Thanks, y'all.
Thank
And
you.
so they're sort of like what you're saying. They're coaching us along with these stories that they're sharing us. Now we got a testimonial though. Okay, speaking of Sunday sermons, Zoe Life 1429, Corey says, I have taken Nicole's program. I can testify it's out. It is outstanding. Did you pay her? Did you pay Zoe?
I did not. I did not. I did not. But my program though is more than just you get the foundations of coaching and then you go away, right? I
Mm,
don't do that to my people. You get the foundations, and then we also have one-on-ones, because people are at different levels. And
right.
so I bring you up, me and my team, we bring you up to the level that you need to be. And then also afterwards, we don't just dump you off and have nothing to do with you.
Right.
Whenever I have events and I have something and I know that's your niche, I'll call you and I'll say, hey, listen, I need you to get on with the men. There's going to be some men in this group there.
Speaking of men, we
And
got one, Rambo
yes,
Green Hands. Now he's Jamaican, right? But he's in Canada right now.
UK.
Oh, I just keep putting people anywhere. He's in the UK. I'm sorry. I knew he was somewhere cold, but anyhow. So the whole thing about him is that Rambo Green Hands, he is another user that another man that can use your products, that you, because like you're saying, you connect the coaches to whatever. And you're very active on Instagram and Facebook. So thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping the Facebook link, because it's in the, I think that's the right one, training development consultant. Is that right?
That's the business page. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She done found. She said, "Let me dig deep." Okay, I'm telling you, Gail is on it. We do appreciate her as a moderator. You know, G Mama Grows. She said this information is so useful. So we do appreciate this so far. You're giving us some good stuff.
Now, before we go, we're gonna put you backstage so we can actually get the show started officially.
Oh, we ain't started the show yet.
So, what I want to ask you this, Nicole. Nicole.
Yes.
I detect an accent. Where are you from?
Because where are you from? Because Wally talking about Laquita be hating on us Caribbeans. Just kidding, but it's still true. Listen, Wally is Haitian. I'm always looking for my Nigerians, because Share With Love TV is Nigerian. We got some Kenyans in here. We got Namibians. Rambo is Jamaican. He's Haitian. So yeah, they're kind of winning. The island people are winning today. But so tell us, and Matrell on a mission, even though she's in Egypt, she is from Ohio. So look, Corey says,
what part of New York are you from?
I am from Manhattan. I'm from Spanish Harlem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see if I know that. I could sing your song.
Yep. You sure could have.
From Spanish Harlem.
Yes.
Right. Rambo heard it. He's like, yeah, she sounds like she's from New York. Yes, absolutely.
So we're gonna thank you for this. You spilled some good tea first thing off the bat. So we're gonna put you backstage so that you can wet your whistle and get ready for the first place pony drum while we officially start the show.
Okay.
All right. So we'll see you soon. Okay. All right, Corey. This is going to be a really good show. Everybody is excited. Of course, Share With Love TV, my favorite Nigerian until another Nigerian shows up. But anyways.
Time to get this countdown to the weekend started. So I will say, let's go. Let's start the show with our real Talk with Ntabi Design intro.
Let's go.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Everybody, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
I'm his wife, Laquita Marie.
Together we let you into our life
live
every hump day. Bang! To Friday. That's Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Helping to change your narrative of normal when it comes to your health,
your business,
and your wealth. Introducing you to fabulous resources and fabulous guests all along the way. So stick and stay for this 1 hour talk show. We got 2 great giveaways. Our first place pony is the first one. Our guest is going to give away the second giveaway, which is a free consultation with Unstoppable Nicole.
Speaking of Unstoppable Nicole, you know, Philip says, Quita, Mama is there too, 112 in St. Nick. Spanish Harlem neighbors. Yay. She's from our mama's hometown. And you were talking about the home team. Sonia Tube from Namibia has put in hashtag the home team.
Wait. So she's from the same neck of the woods your mom's from?
Yeah.
Okay, so Unstoppable Nicole is a reformed hoodlum. That's
what you know what? My mom is an OG of Spanish Harlem, so that might be different. I think things were different back then. And look, Rambo talking about, forget that. We all from Africa. Boom.
There you go, Rambo.
That part.
Drop that. For that, you get a blah. All right.
You know what? So anyways, y'all, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, blindguy.hiswife.com. Of course, that is where you can go to find all the goodness. And it does link to the page that Gail at Night has dropped, plantbasedtreats.org. Y'all know we are not fruit hoodlums.
Not vigilantes.
None of that.
Popo, mealtime Marines, and summertime security guards. Like Wally said, we're plate advisors.
Boom. So if you go to plantbasedtreats.org, that's where you can find a lot of food games, educate yourself in an easy way.
You can find out how you can heal sports injuries. You can find out how you can get rid of cough and cold in this time of year. You can find all sorts of wonderful things to help you to maintain your health,
your business,
and your wealth.
Because that's what we do here. So Corey, now that they know where to go, how to go, shouldn't we bring in our guest so she can help us out?
The first place pony. We're gonna bring Unstoppable Nicole back in.
Hey, welcome back. So Nicole, we do have everybody putting in hashtag the home team. That means that when they put that in, like Matrell on a Mission and Rambo Green Hands are doing, it gets them into the first giveaway. So while everybody puts that in, we'll chit chat a little bit. Lord, Wally, let me fight with him for just a second, Nicole. Nope, we all different. Laquita, put some respect on Caribbeans' names. Rambo, don't be laughing at him. See how island people team up against us.
So Nicole, you got to answer the question. Since you were from my mother-in-law's neck of the woods, does that mean that you're a current hoodlum or a reformed
Reformed, okay?
hoodlum?
Reformed. I grew up in the projects of New York City. Like everybody thinks like Manhattan, 34th Street, Times Square. You know, they think all of that. No, I'm here to tell you there are projects in New York, and we just grow from our environment.
That's it. That's it. And grow is
Sweet.
what you've done,
Yes.
because thank you, Gail at Night. Also, speaking of growing, Corey, she's got the money making investments that we use. Y'all use that link. We'll be talking about it tomorrow to give you an update on how much that account is growing. You know, we're investing live with you all. So speaking of which, Corey, is she going to give us some of her background?
Yeah, because like I said, you know, you grew up. I know you just said you grew up in the projects in Manhattan. So you came up through the military, ranks in the military. You're a single mom. So you're able. What you do is taking your business and cash flowing your business by earning from experience. People say you learn from experience, but you can also earn from your experiences. So tell us how you actually got this whole the book publishing, the coaching, all this kicked off. Not with your first child, but with your third child, your daughter, right?
Correct. So I have 2 sons, and they came first, and then I had a daughter. And as I had her, I was in toxic relationships, and when she was born, I just looked at her, and it's like she awakened me. And as she grew, the things and the knowledge that she knew, I'm like, she's too young to know this. She is too young to know this.
As they say in the country, she done been here before.
Right, exactly. So my mentor told me, he was like, you need to write a book. And I was like, no, I don't want to write a book. He was like, well, if you don't write a book, then you're being selfish. And I'm like, I'm the most unselfish person that I know. Right. And so he told me, he said, because your book can literally save someone's life, and your book can also get places that you have never been.
And wait, speaking of your book, I do show it here, the one on Amazon. Now, this is on your website, but I see that it's also on Amazon, so we can take it back from either of those places. Of course, Gail at Night is dropping your website, Unstoppable Nicole.com. Y'all know where to find it. I'm gonna finish fighting with Wiley, so keep going. Tell us about how your daughter is the one that kind of spearheaded all of this, because of course you were an RN, you had gotten your RN while you had your sons, but once you had your daughter, you said, oh, let me transform this. Let me write a book. Let me form my businesses. Now, we met you through a business coaching plan where we were like, wait a minute, this is amazing. So we were in a business accelerator. But you already were accelerated. You already had certifications. You already had all of your stuff together. And look, TWP Popcorn says Amazon sales going up. Look.
That's my popcorn.
So you were already earning from your experience. So go ahead and tell us more about your backstory, how these business accelerators are helping you to earn from your experience and helping you to help other people.
So with the Business Accelerator program, just the network, meeting you two, right? Just the business network and putting it all together in one room, and you didn't have to go chasing, because people don't understand. Sometimes being an entrepreneur is so costly.
Yeah.
And just to invest in yourself is costly. So that's why one thing, not a shameless plug, but I love about my certification course, because you make an investment, but then then while you're waiting, you're making money, right? You're helping others. You're doing the things that you've always done. How many times have people called you for advice? How many times have people been waiting for you and saying like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you know all of this. Like, how can you help? You can help me so much. And they don't know, because we have these gifts and we're not using them. And then when we do, we're just giving it away for free. And then praying that we get some money somehow. Oh, God, help me out. I need some money. Well, he gave you the gifts. You're not monetizing.
So wait a minute. You know exactly what you're saying about monetizing. The Love and Live show is hearing you out. She says that's so true. It costs money and time to run your own business. AJ is road tripping. He was here.
AJ.
one of our sponsors. He was here in the States. He's a veteran just like yourself, and he was working. He's like, let me live
Thank
my
you for your
best.
service, AJ.
Yes, thank you, AJ. He is now in Germany, right? Which is why he's speaking in German. Hallo aus Deutschland. Deutschland. I don't want to mess nothing up, but he's saying hello.
Nine Fräulein Hefeweizen. That's all German I know.
Either way, Mary Maripoju, another one of my favorite Nigerians, she grew up in Nigeria, right? And then she came here to the States and she's doing a lot of the things that you're saying. She's a businesswoman living in California right now, living her best life. So if we want to get your book, if we want to accelerate ourselves, thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping that book link for Amazon. If we want to live our best life, tell us more about that, because Rambo just added the book to his basket. So yes.
I want to say thank you, Rambo. That book is just about overcoming. It's from showing the project environment where I had shootouts over my head. I'm just outside trying to ride my bike and skate, things that my children have never experienced because
I'm gonna
they
stop
live
you right
in the
there.
suburbs.
I'm gonna stop you right there because she's trying to clean it up. Really, the story is I was in the projects where I was doing shootouts on my bike while I was roller skating. No, I'm just
So,
kidding.
yeah, so and I wasn't doing both at the same time. And so, and when I got out of that environment and realized that doesn't happen everywhere, I was like, oh no, like you don't have that happen where you live. And people were like, no, like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you're still alive. And I'm like, well, I guess me neither, but that didn't stop me. I didn't, stay in that environment. It's what we had at the time. It made me stronger. I would never change it. Right. And I love to share. I always love to share. I love to teach because I feel like we all have to do our part. So my life certification program helps you to do your part.
You know what? That's what I'm talking about. And thank you for doing your part, G. Albert. He's commenting under his wife's account, Gwen Edwards Court, but he has hashtag the home team in there. Of course, Sonia too. Make sure you put it in there. I think she already has. She's chatting it up from Namibia to the Nigerians. But anyways,
I gotta ask a question. The Unstoppable. We first met you. You introduced yourself as the Unstoppable Nicole. So,
and y'all, when you Google her, if you just Google Unstoppable Nicole, the algorithm, she has done all the business things correctly so that she's the person that comes up, all of her accounts. So there is proof in the pudding when you say you are the one that knows your stuff, you know how to get it done, and you can help us get it done as well.
So everybody likes to know the backstory of the things.
Gail at Night's my no limit soldier, talking about that life growing up.
Right.
So Unstoppable, explain that. Unstoppable Nicole.
So one of my things in life has always been like, it's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to stay there.
Right. Like Grambo said, it was a ride by. So goodbye. Whatever ride bys happen, back in them days, as TWP said, leave it back there. You don't have to stay. Keep going. I'm listening.
Absolutely. So in life, I've had traumas. I've had childhood traumas living in an unsafe place like New York. And I've had, something happen to me just simply going home from a friend's house from doing homework, right? Mm-hmm. And it's in the book if you want to know the story. I'm very transparent.
So wait, you said it's in the book.
You take it back.
And your strength, your mindset, your finances.
All right, just making sure, because you're not just a one trick pony, as they say. But you can't. That doesn't sound good when you say it to women.
No, you don't.
But anyways, you also have the book Break Up to
One Race Pony.
You also have the book Break Up to Build Up on your website, learning to build resilience from the pieces. So that's why I was asking, and we can, of course, y'all go to this page, put your information in, buy the book. But anyways, and you're gorgeous too, by the way. So this is what I'm talking about. Keep it together. And this is a recent picture. This is not an old picture.
Not there.
Oh, okay.
Every time I turn around, ever since I lost my sight, every woman is gorgeous now.
True. Oh, okay.
So that one is on Amazon also. That's Break Up to Build Up. And that is, you can literally go through that program in the book and learn how to co-parent, learn what your children hear, what they see, how you are supposed to act accordingly, right? Because just because the relationship broke up doesn't mean that everything has to be toxic or in disarray.
So here's the thing. Now, with this particular book, because Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters, she's another Nigerian. Oh,
Thank
Dr. Brenda.
you.
She loves the sunshine dress because there's a yellow dress, Corey. Sorry to keep teasing you, but yep, she is looking good in this yellow dress. So here's the thing. You're saying that this particular book, this is one that you use with your coaching program, though, right? Because this is another way you're teaching people to monetize themselves. So when this way, let's just say Felicia, FR Humphrey, right? She said, hey, let me get your coaching program. I'll just come to you for coaching. Then she might also have to purchase this book as part of her coaching
And it's
program.
just like any other college course that you would take another course. It has a textbook to go along with it. What is the second one?
Break up to build up.
Break up to build up is like the textbook for the life coaching courses. So
AJ, I mean, why
Not
is
for the
that?
life coaching courses, but it is for one of the other programs.
I'm
So
sorry.
yeah, so for that's okay. For the life coaching courses, you get the manual, student manual straight from me.
Got it.
all right.
Okay, so we listen, y'all. We're about to do the first place pony, but I gotta just update Corey on what the men are telling him. Wally says, Corey out of luck. He can't see them crunchy bodies. You know what? And AJ is like, don't forget to like the smash button. Thank you, AJ. And TWP Popcorn. Tell Corey Laquita got some good taste when she says fine. So yeah, he's agreeing, like, yeah, Nicole got
That's not fair.
on.
Like I said, now if I could see every guest we bought on would look like Flavor Flav and Philip Waldo.
You know what?
But just because I can't see everybody fine, they won't be fine these days.
That's the way it goes,
We gotta
right?
get this first place pony derby running. So Nicole, the way this works is I make the horse race announcement.
Now wait, Kicking with the Brooks has not put in hashtag the home team. Hey, kicking it with
Kicking it with the Brooks in the house.
and also Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. Now she has her own business as well, but we all like to win. So make sure we also have Dad Jokes with Rob.
Hey,
Talking
man,
about she's
just
like
drop-
the Energizer Bunny. She keeps going and going and going. Did you pay Dad Jokes with Rob to say that?
I did not, but Rob is very good people.
Oh, okay, good. So you all, we're about to do the first place pony. That means all you have to do is what AJ's Road Tripping has done and put in hashtag the home team for this first giveaway. We know everybody could not be first in the comments like my Renaissance grandma, but you can always win first place bragging rights. That's all. And you know what, Rambo, you're right. We trying to get you people trying to get Corey in trouble. So let's do it. First place pony. How are we going to get it done?
All right, I'm going to make the horse race announcement, Nicole. And when I say bring, when I make that gate bell sound bring, you're going to say, and they're off, okay?
Okay.
All right. So everybody so far, they've already put it in or they keep putting it in. And you know, I think Little Ruby's is already on your account. She said, Nicole, is your favorite color yellow?
It's actually purple.
Oh,
but yellow too. My brand colors are purple and yellow. So yeah,
that's
the purple blazer on, and yes.
That's good info when she says her brand colors, because we noticed that
on your certification program too.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go for it. Kicking It with the Rooks has definitely put it in there. Hashtag the home team. So there's a good chance that her or it's on YouTube, anybody can get this. Let's do it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another run of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. First place pony derby. All the jockeys are mounted and ready to ride in this race. Nicole, if you're a combat nurse and you're running across the battlefield with a gurney and the soldier hits the ground, what do you say? Bring!
And they're off.
All right, HS Road Trip and Rainbow Green Hands, Matrell on the Mission, Wally, Share with Love TV, TWP Popcorn, See the Cute Girls Coming, Wally into the race. On YouTube, HS Road Trip and Wally, G Mama Grows, AJ, all the way from Germany.
All right, AJ's Road Tripping has won the race. Came riding up on a German Clydesdale and took the right crown.
Nice job. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? Wally says, oh, so you also know the color psychology of business. Good stuff. When she said that her colors
yellow.
Yes, everybody's excited. Kicking It with the Rooks. I'm like, AJ, they got it in. Rambo is congratulating. Well, how is AJ gonna say it's rigged? You won. So you know what?
All right,
please join.
Night, drop AJ's channel so that everybody can go check out AJ is Road Tripping.
Everybody's congratulating him, Kicking It with the Rooks. Share with Love TV. Wally is happy. He's like, men win. That's all that counts. And of course, speaking of men, Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters is chatting with another lady, Alimatu Sadia Vlogs. But your main man from Alaska is here. Shoo!
Yep.
Yes, GT Jr. grows in Alaska. And AJ is getting his story straight. Oh, wait, my bad. I mean, yay.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Audrey's Living Life. Okay, so what we have to do now that we see his link is dropped there, y'all all can follow him. He is a show sponsor. FR Humphrey is congratulating him. You, Nicole, you have to also congratulate AJ right along with
Yes,
Matrell on the mission.
congratulations, AJ. Good job.
Yes, congratulations.
Well, Nicole, actually, so far it's been great, and we're gonna keep this story going. But we're gonna put you back in the virtual green room, so
Okay.
that you can enjoy some computerized some PC pretzels and some virtual vino. If you can get it out of the metaverse, so we can send you backstage for a while we take a coffee break.
All right.
All right, we'll see you soon. Guess what, Corey? Your number one thug from DC is here. Nikki got a big old butt.
The
yeah.
Dish chick. Okay.
Everyday life of a no-see dish chick. Hey, Nikki. Oh, and you know what? One of my favorite people, Black girls getting their shift together. She has the best smile. Because I'm always like, oh yeah, she's a dental hygienist. But she's like, that ain't got nothing to do with it. I woke up like this. Hey there. So y'all are just in time for a coffee break. This is a 1-hour talk show, which means we are talking to you and we're enjoying this time.
If you want to be down with Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Home Team, you can always go to blindguyhiswife.com. And don't forget, when you're there, make sure that you click the green coffee cup so she can say,
what you doing?
I can say, girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm fitting to get your life straight like Unstoppable Nicole. I'm going to stir it like coffee.
Absolutely. That means when they head on over to blindguyhiswife.com, they will see a green coffee cup. Just scroll on down and you can join the home team. When you click that green coffee cup, it opens up a widget. You can support this production with 1, 3, 5 coffees. We always put in 25 because Corey has not been able to see for over 25 years. But remember, Gail has been dropping that link so that you all can also start your own coffee page. That means that instead of buying us a coffee, you can just start your page. Love and Live Show is over there laughing probably all the way to the bank because she's one of the people that has started her coffee page, has memberships on there, and it's a virtual tip jar. We'll be digging deep into that platform again this Friday. So for Praying Couple Cooking Series, hey there, we know that you all right now, you have a membership program, but you might want to look at buymeacoffee.com.
And if you want to buy yourself a coffee, you can always visit rolljava.com. Specialty coffees, freshly ground and for your taste, delivered right to your door or the steps of your office building.
That's also right there on the same site, blindguyhiswife.com. Instead of buying us a coffee, buy yourself a coffee. We have lots of different blends there you can check out right here on the site. Add a bag, send it to a boss, send it to a friend, and of course,
holidays are coming, great gifts, simple gifts, and you don't even have to leave the comfort of your home. So click, and it'll be delivered.
Y'all know if you ask you, we got Violet Botanical Skincare, body scrubs, body butters, adults, teens, and children. This is perfect for them. And of course, we've got our t-shirts, all of our gear and swag. WTF is one of my favorite shirts, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Definitely pick up all of those things or any of the publications that we have created over the years as storytellers.
You can also be down with the Blind Guy, His Wife, Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Home Team by doing what some of our sponsors have done. They have chosen us to grow their support behind us so that we can continue to bring you fabulous guests and great content all along the way. So now it's time for me to say
wait, because I got a compliment. Thank you so much, Black Girls Getting Their Shit Together. Oh, Laquita, I'm loving the hairstyle. Oh, your stylist knew the assignment. Thank you. Everybody loves my braids, but I stopped because my hair, girl, I could compete with Snow White. When I tell you, Elsa, yes, yeah, that's more convenient. Like that's more modern. But anyways, I got too much gray. Now, I will say, Miriam says, I'm having butterflies in my belly, planning my first fashion show. She's got to go because she's going to talk about she's going to her premiere. So, she is one of the hidden sponsors of this show. We got to definitely get her in there. We forgot AJ's acceptance speech. He says he was going to give one, but Philip Waldo Jr. brought the Wrap It Up box. So, Corey, we do have to make sure we remind you all, yes, hello, to say thank you, thumbs up and all of that. And we do have to say hello to DJ Vince from Praying Couple Cooking Series.
Vince rocks.
Now, AJ is road tripping. He says, can you send to an APO address? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you got it. What's the APO address?
I know. And Wally is still waiting on beauty product samples from Violet Botanical, but Elia Ninja is here. So, hey, let's get into giving our thank you, Praying Couple Cooking Series. She says, yes, your braids, cute. It's the style for me. Thank you, honey. That's Bling, Miss Bling.
Right. I figured it was DJ Vince.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Anyways, yes.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
Thank you to all of our sponsors. We appreciate everything that you've done. Thank you.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Supreme sponsor, AJ is road tripping. Check out his YouTube channel. Supreme sponsor, Lisk, Hampton Roads. Supreme sponsor, Sandra Green. You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com. All right, thank you to all of our great sponsors, and we're gonna get Unstoppable Nicole back into.
Wait a minute, just to let you know before you introduce her, Nikki, the Everyday Life of an OCD chick. You know she knows a lot. She's a grandma now with them 8 grandpuppies.
Mhm.
She says, "Is that a military dress?" Oh, and she an old grandma. She just had a birthday.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, but y'all only like I said, grandpuppies, not no grandkids. But and Matrell, because she's retired military also.
Mhm.
And you know Matrell is gorgeous too. Sorry, Coy, to remind you, but. Yes, she says, yep, AO is a military dress. NC Worker, the hardest working man in North Carolina, is here, Corey. So I think now you can bring in the lovely guest for today, Unstoppable Nicole.
All right. Thank you for joining us on this episode of The Blind Guy.
His wife.
Real Life Live, here for you every Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Introduce you to great resources for your health,
business,
and your wealth. And today's fabulous guest is no exception to the fabulous guest rule. This fabulous guest is a life coach.
She is.
She is a better coach than anybody could ever imagine. She's a better coach than Tom Landry for the Cowboys. She's a better, which ain't hard to do. She's a better coach than Joe Gibbs was for the used to be Redskins. She is a better coach than Chuck Knowles for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Pat Riley for the LA Lakers, and homeboy that used to coach the Chicago Bulls when Michael Jordan was really doing his thing. This woman is a corporate consultant, meaning that she helped Victor Newman on the Young and the Restless climb to the top of the corporate ladder.
Hey, that's saying something.
She is such a powerful author that Mark Twain, that Maya Angelou, that any of the greatest authors that ever lived rise up in their graves and salute this woman for being who she is. It's time to bring in today's featured guest. She is always on the go, climbing mountains, rivers, and valleys and streams. She's going up the river without a paddle and still making it because she is unstoppable. It's time to bring in Unstoppable Nicole.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, Corey, you're funny. You had me over here cracking up.
Look, I don't know how much it is. Look, because G Mama, of course, Black Girls Getting Their Shit Together is laughing. Love and Live Show says, yes, introduce her like the queen she is. But Nikki was thinking what I was thinking. Young and the Restless, wow. And you know, while he was in there, he said, "Nah, Corey, Pat Riley for the Miami Heat. What you talking about, LA?"
No, I'm talking about the championship Pat Riley.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay. So listen, we got G Mama Grows clutching her shells. You know, I got my pearls on here. Elia Ninja Elia is young, so he's like unstoppable. He is such an amazing editor. And Nikki is saying, which what I was thinking, she not tired after all of that? Look, it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it because this is a 1 hour.
Go ahead and hashtag Unstoppable Nicole.
Unstoppable
Nicole.
It is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Gail at Night is dropping her link, so don't act like y'all can't find the lady. And thank you so much, GT. You're right. Thank you for the mods doing your thing.
Thank
This
you.
gets you into the drawing for a free consultation session with Unstoppable Nicole.
Brian Copa cooking series and my Corey too crunk. He is hilarious.
Yes,
Let's get into this corporate cash because Corey mentioned that you also do corporate coaching, not just life coaching, but corporate coaching as well. So tell us about this. How does this work? Do you contact the corporations? Do they contact you? Is all these business accelerators giving you the networking opportunity to get in touch with them? Give it to us.
So it's been twofold. It started out one of my old nursing coworkers, she called me and she was like, listen, we need you to come and we need you to speak to the team because we're having some issues going on with our students and we just know we need some help with this. And
Mm.
being a single mother, a working single mother, and they didn't realize that the students were working single mothers, right? And even
Ah.
if they were married, they were the breadwinner of the family and held the family on their shoulders. So, you want to go to school, you want to get that higher, level of education, right? Because we'll be a CNA and then we'll go to LPN. And if you're an LPN, then you go
Yeah.
to RN. But people don't understand how much it takes, right? With clinicals and classes and everything else. And so I came in and I trained their staff on so many things and we were able to get so many tools and strategies so that they can help their students and to see it from their vantage point also. And it's like,
Mm.
wow. And then also I've trained for the military. I've trained their leadership and their supervisors because, everybody knows like once you put on a uniform, everybody says, like you're a robot and you're supposed to just function and then that's it. And I'm like, come on, this is not real life. They're going to get sick. They're going to have family issues. They're going to have the same issues as someone who doesn't wear the uniform. The only
Mm.
restriction is they can't go as fast and get to where situation where they need to be. So how can we make it better? Right? We're over these people, right? And whenever you have a supervisor or a boss that supports you, there's nothing you won't
Mm.
do for that organization.
Right. So here's the thing, because everything you said is a mouthful, right? Homemade by Sibo, she's in South Africa, but they have similar structure to the States where, like you're saying, okay, you have the military and you can be in a position where you have a boss over you that will celebrate you and will allow you opportunities, right? So it's there's really, we can be unstoppable just like you. But I do have a question because you're saying, okay, you can make money in this corporate area. So when you're on the news, like we have here on this particular Facebook channel, here you are, NBC, Palm Springs, like it's real. You're not just saying this, you're actually living it. So we've seen where you've graduated so many people from your coaching class on your Instagram. We see here on your Facebook, you're constantly celebrating what you're doing. And I always say the biggest compliment is cash. I don't mean no harm, but so I do like that you're saying that because GT Jr. is like, nice. He's giving you the thumbs up. And G Mama grows. She was in the military as a nurse. Nurses need to keep training to keep the skills up.
That's right. That's right. That's so true.
Thanks,
And
AJ.
and a lot of people, like I said, they don't realize when you are over someone what that person is going through at home. And if you
Mm.
can teach them to how to manage work-life balance and also teach the supervisors how to help those employees. I'm telling you, you can have such a powerful organization you would never know. And you would think that it takes other things. But sometimes people forget the human touch, the reality, and how
Mm.
to show up and really help the ones that they are over.
And it's when you say that, it just reminds me of a place that I did an internship with. A lot of times companies will complain, well, she's calling out of work all the time because of her kids, or this, that, and the third. It's like, well, what resources are you providing for that person so that they don't have to do that? Like maybe there are lots of companies that do on-site daycares for
Mhm.
their employees, which mitigates that truancy that might happen when somebody's got to go drop a child off at daycare, or guys they call out sick because the child is sick. But I just remember this company I used to work for. A lot of people were either coming in late because they were trying to exercise and get
Mhm.
and stay healthy, or they were leaving early trying to get to the gym to exercise and stay healthy.
Right.
So the company, instead of like,
And wait, black girls getting their ship together is talking about exactly, Corey. She also said that sis is about that life.
but but what they did was they
Audrey's living life, definitely. Oh, well, you know what, Corey? I'm gonna let you finish that story, but I gotta interrupt. That's how I do. That's a very important conversation. I think Elia is an old man in a young man's body. The boy only 18. That's a very important conversation piece. But go ahead, Corey, talking about this daycare at work,
right,
the situation where people were late.
They were late because they were trying to get themselves. They had a lot of people that were health conscious. They were coming in late from working out at the gym, or they were leaving early to go work out at the gym. So the company, instead of writing people up or having these long in services complaining about the impact of tardiness and early exits, on the company, they took a portion of the office building that they weren't using, and they bought gym equipment. They had the employees come in and talk about what kind of equipment they had. They put in there a shower, a locker room.
So they were really celebrating the people,
right, to help them reach their goals.
There's so many people up here with this cap and gown on it. She's helping to reach their goals.
Right.
You have all of these people on your Instagram that have graduated from your coaching program, and G Mama says, seem like the CPR rules changed every 6 months. I know, right? Without training, new rules can't be implemented.
And so the point I was trying to make was that Nicole is doing that with the corporations, going in there and giving them resources to help their employees to be happier employees and generate more profits. So that's the bottom line, is always the dollar. So Unstoppable Nicole is bringing unstoppable dollars.
Dollar bill, y'all.
All of that. I do have a final question about your publishing, okay? Because of course, we've talked about how you are increasing your publishing profits. Okay, a lot of us, we publish a book, we put it somewhere. You have a unique situation where you pair it with the product with the service. So tell us a little bit about that, because you have this book where, like you said, it's a part of either this program or that program. You have so many.
Exactly. So you know the steps, right? You know the strategies. You know what it took to make you to the place where you are and take you there. So you write the book, and then you coach the book. You coach through the book. And I teach people how to do that too. This book is more of a tool to get you in places. Now, all the time does the book make you rich, but it makes your network really rich.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. So this is good stuff, because like you're saying, it makes your network really rich. And this is why it makes you the unstoppable person you are today. Of course, right here on your website, you're there with the purple on, with the the purple words, the gold in the background, where you are unstoppable, and you're teaching us how to do so. We can head over here to unstoppablenicole.com. That way we can take advantage of this, so that you don't just take our money, but you empower us, so that now we also can become published authors. We can start our businesses and all of those things.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have individualized plans. So if it's not in this part, we can get it in this part, because everybody has their different niches. Everybody has their different strengths. And that's what we pull on. We pull on your strength. And I like what Rambo said. If you have a happy workforce, you will have less staff turnover, and the company will achieve success. And that's the goal. That's the goal.
And it's good, because if you're the person that's helping with that success, you're getting paid to help the company get paid. Homemade by Sibo down there in South Africa. I like that. Networking is key. Speaking of work, you know what? GT Jr. is like us. We're at the top of the hour. This is a 1 hour talk show. He's like, y'all, I gotta go. Have a good one. Y'all know he's going to work. Y'all follow Unstoppable Nicole. I hope you've already put in hashtag Unstoppable Nicole, because for this final giveaway, what do we have?
Nicole, what are you giving away today?
So I am giving away a free 30-minute consultation.
Ooh, right. A free 30-minute consultation by Unstoppable Nicole, so you can become unstoppable whoever you are.
So if you have not put it in already, put in hashtag Unstoppable Nicole, the same way Felicia has with FR Humphrey. And we're going to pull up the giveaway so that y'all can see. I'm not rigging it. There's only 4 people that have put that in so far. So put it in right now so that we can see who's going to win. Nikki is saying goodbye to GT Jr. Birthday Nikki, that is. Oh, Corey, you want to sing her? Thank you. Audrey's Living Life. She put it in there. You want to sing Nikki a quick birthday song?
Sure. Ready?
Yeah, but wait, Betrayal Girl, fix your keyboard. She got 3 instead of the hashtag. You know how if you're on a device. Yes. Oh my goodness, I hate that. She fixed it. Black girls getting their shit together. I'm gonna sign me up.
That's right.
Elia, we know you ain't typing this stuff. Thank you, Matrell. This your mama or somebody. Good leadership is certainly a downfall in the modern work environment. See, he's like an old man, right?
Yeah.
He didn't type that.
Well, you know what? I know he did because I watched the show. He's quite intelligent. So yeah, we know it's you. Let's sing happy birthday to Nikki, Corey.
5, 6, 7, 8.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
This is
The second verse is shorter than the. All right, Corey, let's go for it. Nikki just got her birthday song. And so AJ is going for 2 in a row. He says he's going to win. Let's do it. We'll see.
Right. So,
Nikki says she's going to do it. She keep putting in Unstoppable. I got a rig for you, Nikki. It's your birthday.
So Nicole, I'm going to count down 3, 2, and 1. And then you'll just say Unstoppable Nicole.
All right.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, and 1.
Unstoppable Nicole.
All right, we got Rainbow Green Hands. AJ is road tripping. Black girls getting their shit together. FR Humphrey, Wiley, Rainbow Green Hands. Audrey's Living Life. FR Humphrey, Montreal on a mission. FR Humphrey, G Mama Grows. Audrey's Living Life.
Audrey's Living Life.
Congratulations.
So what do they go on Blind Guys Who Like Their Life to claim their prize?
Oh, definitely you all, Audrey's Living Life, or anybody that wins here on the live show. All you have to do is go to blindguyhiswife.com. That way you can go to the broadcast page. I'll show you right here. Instead of going to the shopping at the top, broadcast, and there's a form you fill in that says winners, live show winners, claim your prize. Click that button. It opens the form so that we can forward that information to today's guest and she can help you out. Oh, Audrey's Living Life. I mean, AJ's road tripping is congratulating Audrey's Living Life.
Yes.
Wiley, we didn't fix it. A lady had to win and she says, yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I know. Miriam is back from her premiere. You know what? Let me just tell you about Mary Madepoju. Mary Madepoju always talks about grants. So if you're looking for grants, for the people that you coach and all of that, yes. She has the details on $10,000 grants for travels or for small businesses or for women. Your business is Small Women in Business Certified. It's right there on your channel. And so for people with women like yourself, Everyday Life of an OCD chick, Corey is saying thank you. Homemade by SIBO, all of these women, because it's all around the world, we can take advantage of those grants that Miriam tells us about. So definitely head on over there, check those out. Nicole, once we're done with this. So she has a whole playlist and all of those kinds of things. So Corey, how do we say goodbye to her, Unstoppable Nicole?
We're not going to say goodbye just yet, Nicole. What you do is we're going to put you back in the virtual green room.
We got a final question.
I know that.
Oh,
hang out in the virtual green room, and we'll talk to you once this broadcast is over. But before you go, Nicole, Unstoppable Nicole, what fruits, vegetables, or whole grains have you eaten today?
I've actually had some mango and some pineapple, and that's it. That's all.
Nice.
All right.
Good. Yes. And you know what? Black Girls Getting Their Ship Together is saying, please repeat Miriam's info again. Miriam Madepoju, that's her YouTube channel. Go to her channel and she has playlists and everything there for you. So this way, when you head on over there, she talks about grants for women, for men, for businesses, small businesses. She even has a private mastermind group. It is just amazing. So definitely, if you aren't connected to that particular YouTube channel, yes, go to Miriam Madepoju. I'll drop some information for her in here. So that way, if you're looking for her, I'll drop her link tree because Chas is everything. And y'all know she's about to do a fashion show because the Nigerians are all about the money. They're like you, Nicole. They're like, let's get it done. Collect every dollar that's there.
Right. So and the fashion is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank you.
we're gonna put you back in the virtual green room again. Hang out there, and we'll talk to you once this is over. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care. We'll see you soon.
All right, it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Getting you all to eat more fruits and vegetables every single day at every single meal. Now, we know everybody always loves chicken, so this is one of those, but we don't eat meat ourselves. But, we like the texture. We're kind of used to it. So here's a recipe.
Easy 3-step chicken.
We have all yellow and white vegetables like onions, garlic, yellow squash, rutabaga, parsnips, and cauliflower. We're going to get our rutabaga started.
Chop veggies, cook in water about 20 minutes.
Rutabagas provide almost a complete protein, and they have important minerals that help create and maintain bone tissue.
Yo, that's good. I don't know what's in that. The texture, everything. It's even got like a little flavor with it. I don't know, sauce or something in it. It tastes like chicken. Like, it even feels like chicken chewing through it. So, I was surprised.
Season them a lot, puree once they're soft.
I'm going to add some salt to our vegetables. I'll also add some of this vegetable broth and seasoning. My Cooking with Greens brand ranch seasoning. Then I'll get this all blended up. I use my hand mixer. Onions lower blood pressure, regulate diabetes, and reduce hardening of the arteries. They have antioxidants like vitamin C to fight colon, prostate, lung, and brain cancers. I only need about 6 cups of this vegetable mixture. Parsnips are high in vitamin C and antioxidants to help your overall immune function and your health. Prevents chronic conditions like cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. That's the main ingredient here, vital wheat gluten. Sulforaphane is a powerful phytochemical found in certain vegetables that neutralizes toxins, reduces inflammation, protects your DNA, and slows tumor growth. 2 cups of the vital wheat gluten.
This is really good. It tastes like chicken salad. It's got the cucumber, the mustard, the mayo. I'd buy this. It's so good. So much flavor. It tastes like chicken.
A couple more cups to finish this off.
It's good. I know the mustard and the mayonnaise. There's more flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like moist and soft.
Like a chicken salad.
Mm-hmm.
Serving suggestions, batter and pan fry. Bonus footage.
Chicken is wonderful. I'm actually a meat eater, and I have to say that this, to me, texturally and flavor, the profile of it, tastes unbelievable. You would really not know this wasn't chicken. It's really great. Great job. Thank you.
I am currently a meat eater. I'm an omnivore, but this tasted so good. I would definitely eat it again. I really could not tell the difference between a chicken tender and this texturally, and the seasoning made me think of chicken parmesan. That's what it tasted like to me. Very good. Delicioso.
Delicioso.
Yeah,
you
that
know
chicken
what?
is good too, because like I said,
No, Wally, that's chicken.
man, look, and I'm not exaggerating because she bought one to me. We were doing an event somewhere. She met me there. She said, "Here, I bought you a chicken."
Because y'all know we used to eat chicken. We just stopped in 2020. So
And so I'm eating it. I asked the girls, I said, "Did she mess up and get like a chicken patty from somewhere and that's chicken?" They're like, "No, she made this at home." And then I was like, "Really?" They're like, "Yeah, it's good." I said, "Right." I said, and like I said, I could have swore she messed up.
Black girls getting their shit together. So I want this in my belly. Look, Audrey's Living Life says that looks really good, but poor G Mama grows. Her immersion blender has drowned. She's my immersion blender has drowned.
Don't worry, you can always go to our Amazon store. We got one recommended part of our plant-based treats kit, necessities kit.
And you know what?
There.
I need to get another of the small ones because I use that for nuts, coffee beans, and all that kind of stuff. So I need to get my own from my own Amazon store because yes, definitely so. Gail at Night, thank you for blocking everybody. We do appreciate you moderating it.
Gail at Night playing like she the old offensive lineman for the Redskins, the Hogs, blocking.
Yes, G Mama was like, those do it like chicken tenders. Wally, if you could say something, no, that's not no chicken I know. But HA says, speaking of chicken, I'm going to have dinner. Be well, all. Well, we're getting out of here because it is the top of the hour. We are in overtime. So thank you all so much. Wally, yeah, you do need an elbow drop from the top rope. You better go try it. That's Rambo. How do we say goodbye, Corey?
We are going to say goodbye the same way that our guest, Unstoppable Nicole, would say goodbye when she was a combat nurse and the bullets start flying. She would leave those soldiers and say, deuces.
Deuces.